So many New Year's resolutions out there, and if you're a smoker, you can help yourself. Decide to quit smoking this year. And Director of Activate Allen County, Kayla Monfort, is with us today to tell us about how it might be possible with some help and how you can get through it. So, Kayla, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
You know, people try to get healthier in the new year, and one of the things that you guys say could really be helpful is if you quit smoking, right?
Yes, it's that time of year when people are thinking about resolutions or just different ways they want to start a new and fresh year. So we always like to come full circle and bring it back to some health-related goals potentially for you to try to achieve in the coming year, and hopefully those become lifelong goals. Past the resolution phase, but actually become a lifestyle change. But one of those things that we really want people to consider is quitting tobacco, because it is the really the best thing that you can do in order to really change some of your habits, and also kind of that body composition when it comes to your health benefits. They really become almost immediate. Once you quit tobacco, you start seeing some of the reversal of the damage that has happened to your body with the use of tobacco. So we really want to encourage folks to think about that as one of their New Year's goals.
Yeah, I think that's fascinating how once you quit, how the turnaround is so quick that people can really tell a difference.
It is. It is. Not only is it helpful to your pocketbook, but it also is really helpful to your health. And it's one of those things that you might not notice, the internal changes immediately, but really they do start taking place basically as soon as you quit. And we really do want folks to think about that. And think about the fact that it's just one of those ways that we can prolong our life and increase the ability for us to live the best life that we can. And so we really want folks to think about helping themselves out by utilizing some of the free resources we have in the community to help with cessation efforts, because like any goal, it's hard. It's hard to quit any addiction, and it's also just hard to do any new thing in your life that you're not already doing. So it's really, when you think about goal setting, you think about the new year, we really want people to think about having accountability, having somebody that knows about their goals, but also setting those realistic goals and wanting to make sure those changes actually do stick and they last longer than a week or two, because as we know, many of the goals that we set for ourselves sometimes don't last as long as we want them to.
Yeah, so tell us more about some of those free resources, because that seems like it'd be really helpful to know that it's free and also it's local.
Yeah, so we have two different options when it comes to cessation services and cessation resources here. One is local help through Mercy Health St. Rita's. They do have a cessation program where you can call the hospital and ask for the tobacco cessation clinic, and they do provide free services, counseling. There's some nicotine replacement therapy also available there, again, for free. So those are just ways that we can keep each other accountable. We also have the Ohio Quit Line, and you can call 1-800-QUIT-NOW, and that's the state resource, again, free. And has the ability for you to talk to people, set goals with somebody who can hold you accountable. There's an app that you can utilize and help track how you're feeling and what needs you're having, and they can provide you with, again, more of those resources, more of that support, because it really does take a village to accomplish any goal in our life, and especially when it comes to an addiction such as tobacco and nicotine. We do really want people to have that full support and have the full range of resources available to them, and these two options are a great way to start.
Yeah, I know some people who used to smoke cigarettes went down to e-cigarettes and vaping, and really you need to get off the vaping too. It's kind of the same thing. Tell us about that.
Yes, yeah, we really do hope that folks don't take that path. We don't want them to go from smoking cigarettes to then going to vaping. We also don't want people to start vaping because they think it might be safer or it's an alternative to cigarettes, but it really is still very detrimental to your health. And it's also just those addictive chemicals and just additional chemicals in your body that we really don't want you to have. We don't want our bodies to have that exposure. So we would recommend, again, getting those free resources, not just thinking that you can do it by yourself and not just changing to vaping from cigarettes. We really would recommend you considering no products, no additional chemicals, no additional products in your body. So we really do want to help you. And if you are vaping, you can also get these same resources for that addiction as well. So it's not just cigarettes, but if you are vaping and want to get some resources to stop and learn how you can, again, quit and do that successfully, we would love for you to take advantage of either of those options.
Yeah, it's great to have those options. And Kayla, thank you very much for telling us about it to help people start out healthier in the new year and stop smoking.
Yes, thank you for having me.